Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Oberon, issue number 1 from Aftershock Comics. Yes, I went digital because I don't know anything about this freaking comic book. But now that I read it, I do know something about the comic book. But the point is, this was okay. It's a huge setup issue. Issue 2 will be a make or break for me. Because if this turns into what I'm hoping it turns into, are we good? Alright guys, let's get started on this. This is Oberon issue number 1, the frog, the books, and the bell. And there is no what's called Oxford comma here, so I already don't like the book. Somebody's like, hey, watch, in the comments there's going to be like a war about the Oxford comma. Ryan Parrott is the writer and creator. Milos Slavkovic is the artist. I know I butchered the dude's name, but no, it's beautiful art. It's beautiful art, all right? So it doesn't have to have a pronounceable name in English for it to be freaking gorgeous, man. Let me just say that. Letterer Pritchett, Charles Pritchett. Okay, you know what? It's not the words. It's me. It's totally me. Milos also does the cover, and there's an incentive cover by Marco Rudy. Logo designer Dylan Todd. So check this out. Oberon is, of course, the Lord of the Fairies. All right, Seelie folk, unseelie folk, blah blah blah, whatever. Just go and read freaking Much Ado About Nothing over on the William Shakespeare side. You know what I'm saying? And you good. There's a lot mentioned here. Titania is mentioned here, but she doesn't actually appear, which cool, because there's still some setup. There's still some opportunity for things to go a little bit loco, crazy. All right. And I'm looking forward to that. All right. There's this little girl, and Bonnie is her name. I remember her name is Bonnie. It's not said enough in the book, unfortunately. Anyway, Bonnie is this ridiculously smart girl, and her parents take better care of her than her sister, because her sister's just kind of like, whatevs. But this girl's like ridiculously smart. I mean, she knows that hippo milk is pink. I didn't know that hippo milk is pink. I should actually look that up. I didn't look it up, but I feel safe knowing that. Anyway, so Oberon meets up with her eventually and says, hey, listen, you're actually one of the fairies. You are actually somebody important. All right, you need to come back over to our side and let me, help you reclaim your throne and whatnot. And it'll help me reclaim my throne too. Listen, let's just put it this way. This issue reminds me a lot of Dr. House MD in the line that everybody lies. And then you spin your cane and juggle with the other hand and ride a motorcycle and go kick Wilson in the shin. I don't know, all right? But this book right now, like I said, complete and total 100% setup. Everything in this comic book is about a setup. I don't know that I was enamored by this comic book. The art is gorgeous, so we could keep going with that alone. But as far as the writing, everything in this comic book was a setup. I feel like if they really wanted to kick this one off, they'd have gone double-sized issue for this particular, for this first issue. Like, why not, right? But it is what it is. So we got nothing but setup. So now, if I remember to grab issue 2 when issue 2 comes out, I'll probably just download that one also. Actually, I don't really have to download. I just click buy, and it's there forever in Comixology. And yeah, I'll just read it there if I remember. Again, if I remember. This is one that could potentially pass me by, though. There are a lot of comic books that come out, and Aftershock Comics, man, they come out with a whole bunch of good ones, but as far as our advertisements, everything's in the back of the book, and not everybody flips through the back of the book. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I get them digital. No, forget it. I don't look in the back of the book. I'm just like, okay, what's the next issue look like? All right, cool. And then I close the thing out. What are they going to have? A freaking code for a free digital copy? I already got the digital copy. I'm good. But if this comic book starts going along the lines of the mystery and the intrigue that is possible with this kind of a story being told, we don't know who her real parents are, because these parents that she's got are fake, and it seems as though she's been kidnapped from her world for realsy. That doesn't mean that Oberon is telling the truth. Oberon doesn't know how to tell the truth. He knows how to tell a form of the truth, and that's just the way of things, man. But it's going to be interesting seeing who the good guys are, if anybody's the good guy in this. Heck, Bonnie might not even be the good guy in this. We don't know. There might not be any good guys. Fairy is a very, the fairy realms is a very self-serving kind of ideology that has to be followed there because there are a lot of rules. It's like all those rules that are mandatory. It's not like, oh, you have to follow this, otherwise you get a fine. No. You're bound by these rules. So everybody's always trying to find manipulative ways around the rules. You still have to obey them, but you can find certain ways to rush through them or skirt them, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the things that make stories about the fairy realms and the denizens there within so goddamn interesting. So if they can really capitalize on that, this could wind up being a good book. Like literally, I'm reading this and Blackbird comes to mind from over in Image Comic Books, which is a fantastic series. If they can pull something like that off here, I'll be impressed. I need to see, but I need to see more manipulation. I mean, we're talking about the king of the freaking fairy folks here. That should be, that should just be beyond belief, all right? That's what I'm looking forward to. I want to see changelings, liars, shapeshifters, and everything and I want to see Bonnie, who has to learn these rules so she knows how to better understand how everybody's manipulating her. Yes, everybody. If I'm telling you, if I'm seeing that, you got me enamored on this book, and I'm going to be like bound, locked, and chained. The book is coming out, got to get it, because this is awesome. Or at least that it could be awesome. All right? That's where I'm at with this book. That's it. Guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.